If you want all the benefits of living in Alaska without moving to Alaska, you should move to Montana. I have to apologize. I've always told people that here in Montana you have until October 15th before anything can happen. Well, this year I was proven wrong. On the weekend of the 11th and 12th, we got hit with a big storm here in Montana, and as you can see behind me, we already have snow, which I couldn't find more annoying if I tried. So I was planning on doing a video about prepping for winter in a few weeks, but here we are before October 15th and we're already into winter. My thermometer on the way up here was in the 30s, so I figured I should probably do this video now. So let's take a look at how you should prep for winter here in Montana. During most years at this time of year, you're just out raking your lawn, making things, making your yard ready for winter, putting things away, cleaning up everything. But this year, all of a sudden we started getting notifications last week all over Facebook that we had a big winter storm coming. And you can see them right here on the screen. The weather terrorists were out in force, predicting 1 to 3 feet of snow in the mountains. Luckily here on this side of the state, we didn't get that much, but over on the east side, they're still getting snow over there now, and they got the storm way worse than we did over here. So the big thing I do, and most people do around here to prep for winter, and as you can see, everybody reads these alerts online, and they get in line early at Les Schwab because it's a first come, first served tire store, and they're getting their new winter tires put on for the season already. Again, way too early in October. But as I'll show you some live photos here in a moment, you definitely need winter tires around here if you're going to survive the winters in Montana and not end up in a ditch, or worse, end up in a collision with another car. So I normally get studded snow tires. I just feel safer with them because of the black ice. But studded tires can be pretty expensive. Snow tires in general can be pretty expensive. So just keep that in mind if you're moving up here or you're living up here, that it's another expense you have to deal with when you live here in Montana to deal with our roads. I just called Les Schwab this morning and got costs on different tires. I have a Yukon, and they gave me a price for 4 new tires installed, balanced, all that stuff, for $1,388. And I've found that when you buy these studded tires, they usually last for about 3 years, but that's a pretty good expense for tires. My wife has a kind of a sports car, and they had to order studded tires for her because of the rims she has on the car. And those came in at over $1,700 for studs for her car. But if you just have a normal, regular little Subaru or something like that, you're probably looking at about $1,000, but definitely call them because it varies on the rim size and all of that. But those are the prices you're looking at for studded tires, and most people put them on this time of year and they take them off probably towards the end of March because you don't want to wear them out and leave them on longer than you have to, even though Montana allows you to leave them on until the end of May, I believe. One of the other big tools that I use all the time in the winter, and you should definitely put it on your list of favorites on your computer, and you can download it on your phone, is it's called Montana 511. And let's go check it out on my computer, and I'll show you everything it has on it. It's a great site, and it's invaluable this time of year if you're traveling around Montana. All right, so here we are at the Montana 511 site. If you want to go there on your own, it's 511mt.net. And this is a great site, especially in the wintertime, because it shows you an overview, as you can see here, of the roads. The storm we had is moving to the east. We didn't get hit that hard in northwest Montana. Some of the upper elevations got it, as you saw when I was talking earlier. But over on the east side, they're still getting it. And the beauty of this thing is it has cameras and it shows you an updated look at the roadways and if there's any accidents. So right here on I-15, just north of Helena, between Helena and Great Falls, it says there's a spun out semi. And then the cool part is you can go up here to the cameras, and they have cameras all over the state. So if you look at the roads right there, you can see why there's probably a spun out semi, and each one of these spots has 4 different views. So you get a good look at the roads. And yeah, if you don't have snow tires on with that, that is not good. I like to use this map all the time when I'm driving in the winter, just to get this overview if you're going down to Missoula, if you're going to the east or wherever you're going, because it is pretty comprehensive, and it has the little, the purple here means that there's scattered snow and ice. It shows you, like I showed you, where the accidents are. They have scattered frost and ice. I was looking at a camera earlier over here. Let's see if I can find it. Up by Deer Lodge. You look at this is the Garrison Junction, it's called. And if you click on this road, this is what is known around here as black ice. And you can see there's an accident right down here as well. But this is why people think, oh, look at the roads, they're fine. There's just a little bit of snow, but the roads are fine. But you can see they're kind of shiny. And that is why we allow studded tires here in Montana, because those are the worst. Because people go fast, they think the road is fine, and then they come up on a corner or they try and pass somebody, and that's not a good situation. You don't ever want to be in a car where you think the roads are fine, and then all of a sudden you're going sideways. So this site, I can't tell you enough about it. It's great, and it allows you to look around the state if you're curious some morning on how bad the storm was. And here's I-15 near Butte, or it's an area near Butte, and you can see it's just not good roads this morning here in Montana. And as I said earlier, it's only the, beginning of October, so this is much earlier than I would be using this map in normal years, but here we are. The other thing you can look at here too is you get travel notices, just a quick click, and it shows you everything that's going on around the state at the moment. And as we were looking earlier, I-15 has 3 different accidents. I-90, there's one, that's the one by Deer Lodge. And then Highway 200, they're requiring chains already. So not a good day in Montana. Here's a little marker for chains. Right there. But again, you can look at the travel notices. I already showed you the cameras. They have alerts. So if you want to see the Glacier National Park Road report, it gives you all of that data as well. And it's even recorded if you want it read to you if you're doing this on the road. The other good thing about this site is you can also download it on your phone. So if you're, driving or you're out away from your computer, you can check your phone and see what's going on as well. So again, I can't say enough about this site, and you should really download it or check it out if you're cruising around Montana here in the wintertime. So I hope all that helps you if you're thinking about moving up here, or if you already live up here, and just giving you a little taste of what can happen early in the year here in Montana. You can get snow. Apparently I need to change my story from October 15th to October 10th. And I hope it doesn't get any earlier than that, but thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching our video. Please call, text, or email for more information, and don't forget to watch our other videos about Montana.